What's up? What's going on? What's good? Boxing Source here, and I wanted to talk about something that was posted on Boxing Scene yesterday that is about the fight between Lomachenko and Teofimo Lopez. And it has me like kind of upset but not surprised. All right. This is from Jake Donovan, and it is titled Sulaiman. Quote, Lomachenko is the WBC lightweight champion. All right, let me go into this thing. An undisputed lightweight champion will be crowned this weekend. That's the first sentence that's on this article from Jake Donovan. Okay. That is the official stance taken by the World Boxing Council, confirming that its reigning 135-pound titleist Devin Haney will not factor into the equation. Instead, Vasily Lomachenko, the WBA and WBO champion, along with the designation as the WBC franchise champion, remains the sanctioning body's recognized true champion heading into his highly anticipated showdown with IBF titleist Teofimo Lopez this Saturday, live on ESPN from the bubble at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas. Oh boy. Quote, this Saturday is the biggest fight of the year, particularly in relation to this state of the world, Mauricio Sulaiman, president of the WBC, noted during a Zoom conference call with an intimate number of esteemed media, including BoxingScene.com. Okay, cool. Shout out to them. We are proud to have this event with all of the championships on the line. Stop right there. Wait a minute. So y'all are going to tell me, well, Sulaiman's going to basically say that the WBC franchise championship is on the line when they basically made the franchise championship to recognize a fighter that is, I guess, has a lot of skills and was able to fight the best fighters in the division, that was able to win and, have, this designation to be not even the super champion, not even the WBC diamond champion, but a WBC franchise champion. The way that the franchise champion was set up was like it was a forever championship. Okay? I wanted to even go from last year when they designated Canelo Alvarez as the WBC franchise champion. That was back in June of last year. Right? They stripped Canelo of the middleweight title and gave him the WBC franchise championship. Right? Now, with that being said, it's a status that can't be taken away. That's what the franchise championship was all about. Was once you awarded it, you were never able to lose that designation. It clearly stated that through an article from Dan Raphael last year. There was a clear question. It says, if somebody defeats Alvarez, does he become the franchise champion? The answer is no. According to the WBC, quote, the franchise champion is a special designation and status which the WBC may bestow to a current WBC world champion who is also an elite boxer and has achieved and maintained the highest of statures in the sport. The WBC may, upon a 2/3 vote of the Board of Governors, designated each weight category one WBC franchise champion. Franchise champion shall enjoy special status with respect to his or her mandatory obligations, holding multiple titles and competing for titles of other organizations as the WBC Board of Governors rules on a case-by-case basis. So they've clearly stated that you're not even supposed to lose that WBC franchise championship. But now here we are over a year later. and they want to say that the franchise championship is on the line with Lomachenko and Teofimo Lopez. Now, let's go to Lomachenko. Remember, Lomachenko was a unified champion before he fought Luke Campbell for the, at the time, vacant WBC lightweight championship. Once he won that particular fight and became the WBC champion, that obligation was for him to fight the mandatory next. And that mandatory ended up being Devin Haney. Why? Because the WBC had a tournament that they were setting in place for the winner of Haney Abdullayev and at the time Teofimo Lopez and Javier Fortuna, for those guys to fight each other, and the winner would be the mandatory for the WBC championship. But they ended up scrapping all of that because Teofimo Lopez got axed out of that tournament, and that's why he was able to fight Richard Comey for the IBF title. So, the fight between Devin Haney and Zaur Abdullayev, that was in the theater at Madison Square Garden last year, was for the interim WBC title, okay? And that was after Vasyl Lomachenko defeated Luke Campbell for the vacant WBC lightweight championship. So Devin Haney becomes the interim WBC champ. Weeks later, the WBC elevates Vasyl Lomachenko as franchise champion and then awards Devin Haney the full designation of WBC lightweight champion. Now let's fast forward to right now. So you got Sulaiman saying that, the WBC franchise championship is now on the line when you have Vasyl Lomachenko versus Teofimo Lopez, so the winner could have 4 titles. And that Vasyl Lomachenko is the WBC champion. I'm going to just say it right now. Okay? Look. If the WBC says that Vasyl Lomachenko is the WBC champion, then Devin Haney shouldn't pay any so-called fees to hold the belt that he has right now. Because we all know that in order to keep a title, you pretty much have to pay off 3% of your purse to defend that title. So you know what? Devin Haney, when he goes up against Yuriorkis Gamboa, he should say, you know what? I ain't paying that 3%. Y'all can go ahead and have this belt. I ain't paying the 3%. Because if y'all wouldn't make it to where you would have me fighting Vasyl Lomachenko and you elevate him as franchise champion, and now you fast forward to now, and now you're going to say that Vasyl Lomachenko was able to defend the title that wasn't supposed to be defended in the first place, then no, I'm not paying no percentage of my purse in order to keep a belt that y'all don't even respect me for. And that's pretty much it. And that also goes to the middleweight champion of the world, Jermall Charlo, because yes, you do have Canelo Alvarez as the franchise champion in the WBC at middleweight. So, let's say, for example, Canelo Alvarez goes down to middleweight and faces Gennady Golovkin, with Gennady Golovkin holding the IBF title. Are they going to say that the WBC franchise championship is on the line for that? Most likely they would. And if that's the case, then I say the same thing with Jermall Charlo. He should just say, you know what? I'm not paying the 3% or whatever percentage fee that I get off my purse to hold this WBC title if y'all aren't going to recognize me as the full WBC champion. Bottom line. So that announcement from Mauricio Sulaiman from the WBC really just shows how corrupt this sport can be. And like I said, Devin Haney and possibly Jermall Charlo should just say, you know what? Y'all could go ahead and have this belt. I'm not paying money or paying those supposed fees to hold the belt if y'all don't respect me and recognize me as the WBC champion? And that's what I got in reference to this topic. You can share your thoughts on it. Just make the comment. You can also subscribe to this channel if you want, or if you don't, that's fine. But I had to speak my piece on it because that is what it is. WBC really messed up on this one. That's what I got. I'm out. Peace.